Jerry, Melissa, I want to appreciate you coming down here and giving us some technical assistance. I mean, I've got a disaster of a road. We've gotten trucks stuck in here. We've got this road that stays wet 12 months out of the year. Cars come down, they ford this creek, they come up the other side, it's rutted, it's closed in by brush. It's just been a disaster, and I'm getting a lot of silt and debris in the stream, and that's not real good for my stream, and it's just a pain. What can we do to fix this problem?
Well, you definitely do have some rutting going on here, and you do have a lot of soft soil. What I would recommend is that you put down a geotextile fabric before you come back and put your aggregate road down. And putting that fabric in that layer will actually separate the aggregate and provide stabilization for the traffic that passes over your roadway.
So in other words, that rock won't get pushed. We've had some other road projects where we put the rock down and within 6 weeks, the rock's sunk down and it's a mud hole again. So you're saying that this fabric is going to keep the rock up?
That's exactly right. You won't lose any of the aggregate to your subgrade soils.
You're telling me a little piece of fabric is going to keep those two separated?
Sure will.
Well, great. What about price? How much is it going to cost us to do a project like this?
It's in the 80-cent square yard range on the product, and a couple of $100 a roll delivered. Great insurance policy for the club.
I'll say you figure a truckload of rock's going to cost you about $400, and if it only lasts you 6 weeks, this is pretty good security as far as really lessening your cost. What about how long is this road going to last? Am I going to have to do a lot of maintenance to it over time?
Your road, you can probably extend the lifetime of your road 2 to 3 times what the road normally would be, but ultimately if you do fill in the ruts here and there, you can make your road last indefinitely.
Well, I like indefinitely.
Yeah.
Cheap, indefinitely. Now what about equipment? Do I need to get 20 of my hunt club members out here? Do I need big equipment? What's it going to take to fix this?
It'll take 2 to 3 people max, a half a day's work to put in, and you just come in, lay down the fabric, and then come back over with the aggregate, spread the aggregate evenly over your road base, and you're good to go.
What about getting the site ready though? Now I have kind of graded this out because it was sandy and it was easy to work, but I've got some other sites that aren't so easy. Do you have to get it nice and flat before you lay the fabric down?
No, you don't. You just want to make sure that your roadway is clear of any obstructions like tree trunks, for example, that might still be there. And you could lay the fabric over a rut just like this and then put your aggregate on top and you'd be good to go.
So roll it out, throw the rock on, grade it out, and let it go.
That's it.
Well, it couldn't get much easier than that. So it's cheap, easy, minimal equipment needed. This sounds like a real win-win proposition for this nasty mud hole that we've had to deal with for the past couple of years.
When we rolled it out, we ended up with some wrinkles, which is common when you're in a radius. And all you need to do, a pair of scissors works really well. Just small, sharp scissors is cut. And then when you pull it over, you'll get your overlap. We'll take another little piece of fabric and lay down here to cover that hole.